The Mount. Season 1, Episode 1. Chapter 3. The Hunters. Human beings have a curious relationship with truth. We say we want it, fight for it, build institutions around it. Yet history teaches the same lesson again and again. People rarely fear lies. They fear what lies destroy. And truth. Truth destroys worlds. At 2:19 a.m., Ethan Walker stood motionless in his bedroom, listening. The footsteps had stopped. The whisper had vanished. Only silence remained. Ordinary silence. The kind that convinces you nothing happened. The kind that makes you question yourself. Was he dreaming? Sleep paralysis? Stress? His mind searched desperately for explanations. The brain is a remarkable machine. When reality becomes unbearable, it edits, protects, denies. Because sometimes madness is not seeing things that aren't there. Sometimes madness is refusing to see things that are. Ethan forced himself out of bed. Slowly, carefully. His eyes never left the closet door. He reached for the handle. Paused. His heartbeat thundered. Ridiculous. He was 18 years old. Not a child afraid of shadows. With one breath, he pulled the door open. Inside, nothing. Clothes. Shoes. Old boxes. Normal. Entirely normal. Ethan laughed nervously. The laugh of a man trying to convince himself. He closed the door and froze. Because carved into the wood, from the inside, were words. Fresh, as though etched moments earlier. For words, deep enough to leave splinters. They know you opened. Ethan stumbled backward. His breath caught. His mind refused to process what his eyes already knew. The writing was real. Impossible, but real. Outside, somewhere beyond the neighborhood, a black SUV quietly rolled to a stop. No lights. No markings. Engine silent. 3 individuals sat inside, watching the Walker house. Patient. Professional. They had been waiting. For years. The oldest among them checked a tablet. A signal pulsed across the screen. One word appeared. Awakened. The driver exhaled slowly. Not fear. Not surprise. Recognition. The woman in the passenger seat spoke first. Her voice was calm. Too calm. The voice of someone who had long ago made peace with difficult things. Woman. Confirmation. The driver nodded. Driver. Level 4 resonance. The strongest we've seen in decades. Silence. The woman stared toward Ethan's house. Her expression changed. Only slightly. Enough for concern. Woman. Walker lineage? The driver hesitated. People in their profession did not hesitate. Yet he did. Driver. Confirmed. The woman's face lost color. For the first time that night, someone became afraid. Inside the house, Ethan grabbed his phone with shaking hands. Camera. Photograph. Evidence. The writing had to be documented. The flash illuminated the closet. Click. The image loaded. Blank. The carving was gone. Perfect wood. Untouched. Ethan stared. Looked up. The words remained on the door. Looked back at the photo. Nothing. Reality had begun disagreeing with itself. And reality always wins arguments. His phone suddenly rang. Unknown number. No caller ID. He almost ignored it. Almost. Instead, he answered. Silence. Then static. Soft at first. Like distant radio interference. Gradually, voices emerged. Hundreds. Thousands. Layered over one another. Different ages. Different languages. Different centuries. All speaking at once. Until one voice rose above the others. Clear. Ancient. Familiar. The same voice. The mountain. It spoke a single sentence. The hunters are near. The line went dead. At that exact moment, a knock sounded downstairs. 3 slow knocks. Not at the bedroom. At the front door. 2:27 a.m. David Walker frowned. Nobody visits after midnight. He moved toward the door. Ethan's mother looked up from the couch. Mother. Who would come this late? David shrugged. Opened the door. Outside stood 3 individuals in dark clothing. Polite. Professional. Unremarkable. The kind of people you forget seconds after seeing them. Which was precisely why they were dangerous. The woman smiled warmly. A perfect smile. Practiced. Harmless. Woman. Good evening. We're from the Department of Cognitive Health. We're looking for Ethan Walker. Ethan's blood turned to ice. Because before his father could answer, the ancient voice whispered inside his mind once more. Urgent now. Afraid. For the first time. Afraid. Run. And deep beneath the mountains, something immense awakened. Not with sound, not with light, but with memory. Because after 18 years, the mountain had found one of its own, and others had found him too.